Anticore, where we count apples, not cores.
In division level 4, we are going to divide a 2-digit number by a single-digit number. Here we have 98 divided by 6. This isn't a lot different from how we divided with remainders in level 3, but we'll add a few extra steps because the dividend, in this case the 98, has 2 digits. Start by dividing the 9 of the 98 by 6. 9 divided by 6 equals 1, so we'll put a 1 in the tens column of the answer above the 9. And to figure out what the remainder would be, we multiply like we did in level 3, so multiply 1 by 6. 1 times 6 equals 6, so put a 6 down here under the 9. Now subtract 9 minus 6. 9 minus 6 equals 3. The next step is what is different in level 4 with a 2-digit dividend. Instead of putting this 3 as the remainder in the answer, we bring the 8 of the 98 down here beside the 3 to make 38. This arrow shows that we brought the 8 down. Now we need to divide this 38 by 6. What would we multiply by 6 to get close to 38? From the times tables, we remember that 6 times 6 equals 36. So let's put a 6 in the ones column of the answer up here. Now multiply this 6 times the 6 of the divisor. 6 times 6 equals 36, so put the 36 down here under the 38. Now subtract the 36 from the 38. 38 minus 36 equals 2, so put the 2 down here. This is our remainder, so put the remainder up here by the answer. Now we have our answer, so 98 divided by 6 equals 16, remainder 2. Let's try another one. Here's 78 divided by 5. Start by dividing the 7 of the 78 by 5. 7 divided by 5 equals 1, so we'll put a 1 in the tens column of the answer above the 7. And to figure out what the remainder would be, we'll multiply 1 by 5. 1 times 5 equals 5, so put a 5 down here under the 7. Now subtract 7 minus 5. 7 minus 5 equals 2. So bring the 8 of the 78 down here beside the 2 to make 28. Now we need to divide this 28 by 5. What will we multiply by 5 to get close to 28? From the times tables, remember that 5 times 5 equals 25, so let's put a 5 in the ones column of the answer up here. Now multiply this 5 times the 5 of the divisor. 5 times 5 equals 25, so put the 25 down here under the 28. Now subtract the 25 from the 28. 28 minus 25 equals 3, so put the 3 down here. This is our remainder, so put the remainder up here by the answer. Now we have our answer, so 78 divided by 5 equals 15, remainder 3. Now on the app. Division level 4 shows the two numbers we are dividing and has areas to enter the answer and remainder. It also has areas to enter the multiplication and subtraction to work the problem. Here we have 97 divided by 4. We'll start by dividing the 9 of the 97 by 4. We need to come up with a number to multiply by 4 that will be less than 9 but close to it so that the remainder will be less than 4, the divisor. If you remember from your times tables, 4 times 2 equals 8, so let's try 2. Touch the question mark and the keyboard will pop up. Touch the 2 key to enter the answer. Now multiply 4 times 2 in your head. 4 times 2 equals 8, so touch the question mark under the 9 and the 8 on the keyboard to put an 8 there. Now subtract 9 minus 8 in your head. 9 minus 8 equals 1, so touch the question mark down here and put a 1 on the keyboard to put the 1 there. After entering the 1, the app puts an arrow under the 7 to indicate we need to bring the 7 down here beside the 1 to make 17. Now touch the question mark where the 7 will go and the 7 on the keyboard to place it there. Now we need to divide this 17 by 4. What will we multiply by 4 to get close to 17 but not go over it? From your times tables, remember 4 times 4 equals 16, so let's try 4. Touch the question mark in the ones column of the answer and the 4 on the keyboard to put a 4 there. Now multiply the 4 times 4, which equals 16. Touch the question mark on the keyboard and the 1 on the keyboard to put the 1 of the 16 here, and then the question mark next to it and the 6 on the keyboard to put a 6 here. Now subtract this 16 from the 17. 17 minus 16 equals 1, so touch the question mark down here and the 1 on the keyboard to put a 1 there. This is our remainder, so touch the question mark in the remainder location and the 1 on the keyboard to put a 1 there. Now we have our answer. So 97 divided by 4 equals 24, remainder 1. Touch the Enter key and the keyboard will disappear, and when you're ready, touch the Check key. The app will let you know if you got the answer right, and if not, give you the correct answer. To help you understand where you have made a mistake, the app will turn the numbers red where they are incorrect. You can then make the corrections and try the Check key again to see if you fixed your mistakes. Touch the Next key for the next problem. And when you're ready, touch the Quiz key to take the quiz and see if you're ready for level 5.